That election is over, so state representatives now are focusing on how to make Texas better. Today, local reps discussing their main priorities now going forward into a new year.
Fox 44's Michelle Trotter spoke to some Texas state representatives. Michelle, what is their main focus moving forward?
Well, Leslie and Robert, the state representatives today said their #1 priority is the budget, followed by education and health care. They say that Texas is growing by thousands of people a day, and that's why it's a challenge. The future took center stage as state representatives spoke today. All say education is one of their top priorities.
You know, educating our kids is our future, and there's a lot of challenges in Texas with the way, as the comptroller has mentioned, 4 decades now that we finance education, and trying to make a change in that is very difficult.
Last year alone, Texas spent $80 million on education.
Well, if you look across the state of Texas, I mean, we have over 5 million kids in the public school system. With all the growth in Texas, we have an additional 80,000 kids entering the public school system every single year. So there's a lot of pressurization and growth in that area.
Now that Texas Comptroller Glenn Hager has been reelected, he says his main job is monitoring the economy.
Also been working on a public education school finance publication that we plan to send out here in the next month, because that is one of the biggest issues they're going to have to deal with.
Texas State Representative Brian Birdwell wants more of the education money spent on helping students.
Right now, most of the expense that you're seeing is in leadership. I want to see dollars that we're appropriating getting into the classroom, better pay for teachers and the like.
But education isn't the only big issue for lawmakers.
How do we fund our water infrastructure into the future, and how do we make sure that the Texas economy, which is really not only the envy of the nation but the envy of the world,
how do we maintain it? How do we sustain this growth, everybody moving here in our economy? We've got some big challenges ahead. We've got to provide water, education, infrastructure for these folks.
There will also be a luncheon where you can hear U.S. Representative Bill Flores discuss future plans at 11:30 on December 3rd at the Baylor Club. Live at the control room, Michelle Trotter, Fox 44 News.